Hello, Fortnite fans. I am Vax from the Discord server AYS, and I will be your Fortnite news speaker for today. Here's a little bit about me. I'm 14 years old. I have a Discord server with almost 100 members in it, hoping to grow in the near future, and I was born in the US. I've been on Discord for 3 years. Channel will probably continue being the main. If you would like more info about me, contact me via Discord 0069. Let's hop into the news. Fortnite is a game that is looks. The meta changes at a fast pace and balance can suffer as a result from time to time. Epic wrote up a statement explaining some of the Season 9 changes. Season switches bring the biggest changes to Fortnite, and the community generally used to embrace these. Players is still concerned about competitive quality of the game. Meta changes can lead to an unstable competitive scene, but it gives players new ways to play and adapt. It's a tricky balance that hasn't always gone in Epic's favor. In an attempt to explain some of the Season 9 changes, Epic Games released a blog post about the pump shotgun, games, and more. For the pump shotgun info, scroll all the way to the bottom. You're welcome. Saying those, you can skip later in the video for. Alright. By the Fortnite team. Chatting this week about the recently unvaulted drum gun, the concept of LTMs in the tournament playlist, and want to weigh in on the discussion around. A dual partner disconnects. Let's jump in. Drum gun. About the drum gun. During the unvaulting event, the community at large chose to bring back the drum gun from the vault. The gun was immediately added to loot tables in all modes within Fortnite, including Arena, except the ongoing tournament playlist for the weekend. You can expect to see the drum gun in this weekend's tournament playlist. 9.0 update today, we adjusted the spawn rate of the drum gun to be more in line with other similar items. We will be closely monitoring feedback over the season launch to determine any next steps. Tournaments. After a Fortnite World Cup online opens conclude, we are exploring adding additional fun. And new ways to compete. In the weeks leading up to the Fortnite World Cup finals, we'll be experimenting with adding battle royal events such as creative mode and LTMs to our weekly tournament rotation. A more dynamic competitive scene that allows for more paths to win. Hop in, try out some new modes, and have a good time while we gather learnings each week. We'll have more information to share as we get closer to the conclusion of the online opens. Disconnecting duos. About the disconnecting duos. We have seen reports since week 2 regarding a situation where a duo partner does not load in a tournament match, but the remaining players still able to participate and appear to be able to acquire points. Officially, however, the duo will not receive the points earned in the match due to the disconnection. In tournament modes, a match is currently not counted towards the 10 placement matches if a duo partner disconnects while loading into the pre-match island prior to the battle bus being boarded. This was by design, as we see playing alone against duos has a heavy disadvantage, and many players would not 10 possible placement matches scored under those unusual and unfair conditions. Additionally, we reflect this in our official rules in the following section. 4.3 or Rule 4.230. During stage 1, all players on the team must be present and partied up together in order to participate in this stage of the event. Players on a team may not play solo during stage 1. End quote. However, we do want to solve for the edge cases where this design penalizes players who are able to excel despite being faced with a disconnection. In the version 9.10 update, we are planning to add specific new in-game messaging and option to address the rare cases where a teammate disconnects while loading into the pre-match island. The messaging will provide you with the option to confirm leaving the match or the option to decline and play through the match as the solo remaining player. If you do not make a selection, we will default to removing you from the match before the battle bus launches. You will default this way because in nearly all cases it's more advantageous to start a new match with your partner. You're wasting one of your 10 maximum games by being forced to play as a solo against duos. We've seen suggestions that previously discarded solo matches and duos should be included in Fortnite World Cup scoring, and that standings should be changed accordingly. Implementation of the rules, however, we will not be retroactively changing the results of the tournament. This would have cascading effects on integrity, with some teams having also exceeded the 10 match maximum played. Season 9 updates, all about the Season 9 updates, so let's discuss this. With the version 9.0 update today, we have a number of major gameplay changes and tweaks coming to the game to kick off the new season. You may have already noticed within the patch notes, but if not, here's an update on items that are vaulted as of this morning. Clingers were vaulted. Poison dart traps were vaulted. Sadly, pump shotgun was vaulted. Scope revolver was vaulted. Suppressed assault rifle was vaulted. Thermal assault rifle was vaulted, and the treasure maps. The new or legacy items returning today. Combat shotgun. Details you can check the Fortnite patch notes, and grenades. Additionally, we've included a change that will keep your character in the match for 60 seconds after disconnecting or forcefully leaving a match. Eventually provide elimination points to enemies after a disconnect and helps discourage forced exits. Pump shotgun. Why vault all those things? And the pump of each season to feel fresh and allow for a new gameplay experience along with all new seasonal content. Whether it's new cost, map mobility, new weapons, or just new places to drop, you should feel like there's plenty to explore and experience. Specifically when it comes to pump shotguns, they stand out significantly. Account for over 26% of eliminations in default playlists, with the next weapon type not even coming close. Pump shotgun to a point where it no longer lives up to its fantasy, our preference is to return it to the vault, giving us an opportunity to revisit the general balance of the item while introducing a new shotgun. The goal with the new shotgun is to provide an item that fills a similar niche, but with a different risk and reward. You all use the new shotgun and look forward to your feedback on this shift.